It was floated as a possible way forward by the woman at the center of the controversy.
The two hats that the Minister of Justice and the Attorney General wears here in our country are completely different, and I think there would be merit to talking about having those as two separate individuals.
Mr. Speaker.
That is the case in Britain. An Attorney General outside of Cabinet, a Justice Minister inside, to prevent having only one person switching from being partisan to impartial depending on the conversation. So why are the roles combined here? It's just always been that way. Not such a great argument for some.
If we've reached a point where the public has a perception of this role that it is no longer sustainable to maintain it in one person, that, I think, is probably the strongest argument for splitting the role.
These allegations are so serious.
Some in the opposition say it's a recipe for abuse.
It's been a long-standing risk, and we've seen a current case where that's been exploited in order to engage in inappropriate political pressure.
The government says it wasn't pressure, but debate. Still, another former Liberal Justice Minister has been wanting changes to his old portfolio for more than a decade.
You can preserve the independence of the decision-making, the integrity of the relationships, and not everything will be seen through the filter of a political looking glass, but also, where needed, through the legal looking glass.
Back in 2006, the Harper government did reduce the load of the justice portfolio, creating an independent prosecution service. But further changes don't seem high on the list of priorities for the Liberals, including for the man who replaced Wilson-Raybould.
So there are good arguments to split it. There is also 150 years of the position working in Canada.
We can always reflect on things, but I would pause for the time being and say it served us well for more than a century.
Splitting the roles can be done, but not without consultation and legislation, something that's unlikely to happen anytime soon. It could be seen by the government as an admission the current system is broken. Salima Shivji, CBC News, Ottawa.